But that's the point. All our politicians are a joke. You're embarrassing our country's people on the world stage. Tommy Robinson's latest clash with Sadiq Khan sparks shock in London. You're not going to believe what just unfolded in London. This wasn't just another debate, not just another headline. This was Tommy Robinson going directly at Sadiq Khan. And the reaction, explosive. Crowds, commentators, the public online, everybody is buzzing. And the question now is simple. Has Khan finally met the kind of opposition that cuts deeper than politics? Welcome to Back Britain. Unfold, here's what happened. Tommy Robinson, never one to shy away from controversy, took aim at London's mayor Sadiq Khan in a fiery new statement. This wasn't about budgets or train strikes or the usual political noise. This was personal, and it hit right at the core of Khan's leadership. Robinson accused Khan of being completely out of touch with the people he is supposed to represent. He painted a picture of a London spiralling, a city drowning in crime, cultural tensions, and leadership that, in Robinson's words, is asleep at the wheel. Now, whether you agree with him or not, you can't ignore the reaction. Within minutes, social media lit up. One supporter wrote, "Finally, someone is saying what we've all been thinking about London under Khan." But critics fired back just as quickly. Robinson thrives on division. This is just another stunt. The split was sharp, and that's exactly what makes this moment so dangerous and so powerful. Sadiq Khan has been London's mayor since 2016. He's faced his fair share of criticism, rising knife crime, housing shortages, transport issues. But despite it all, he's managed to hold on to power, building a reputation as a steady and progressive leader. Tommy Robinson, on the other hand, represents the polar opposite, a firebrand figure, always controversial, always blunt. His strength lies in his ability to tap into frustration, to say the things politicians won't say out loud. So when these two worlds collide, it's explosive. In his latest remarks, Robinson didn't just attack Khan's record. He called out what he sees as hypocrisy. On one hand, Khan talks about protecting Londoners, keeping the city safe, building a London for everyone. On the other hand, Robinson points to crime figures, shocking headlines, and public anger that tell a very different story. And here's where it gets interesting. Because Londoners themselves are starting to voice the same concerns. Take knife crime, a topic that's dominated headlines. Just this year alone, multiple tragic incidents have shaken communities. Parents, youth workers, even teachers have raised the alarm. And Robinson is seizing that moment, asking the blunt question, if Sadiq Khan can't keep London's streets safe, what exactly is he doing? But of course, Khan's allies were quick to hit back. One Labour councillor told the BBC, "Tommy Robinson thrives on outrage. The mayor is delivering on housing, on transport, on climate goals. Londoners see through the theatrics." Still, perception is everything. And right now, Robinson has forced Khan onto the defensive. Instead of talking about Labour's policies or his broader vision for London, the mayor is once again answering questions about safety, crime and leadership. And that's exactly where Robinson wants him. Let's talk about the public reaction, because this is where the story really takes off. Comments flooded Twitter and TikTok. One viral post read, "Khan can't ignore this anymore. People are scared, and Robinson just voiced it." Another countered, "Robinson's language is reckless. He doesn't care about solutions, just stirring chaos." On the streets of London, it was no different. Journalists reported heated debates, even in cafes and bus stops, over whether Robinson had a point or whether this was just another political stunt. That kind of reaction tells you one thing. This story isn't going away anytime soon. Now here's the bigger picture. We're heading into an election cycle where trust, safety, and stability are top of mind. And Robinson knows it. By framing Khan as a leader out of touch with everyday Londoners, he's not just throwing an insult, he's planting doubt. Doubt about Khan's control, doubt about Khan's leadership, and most importantly, doubt about Khan's ability to win again. And Robinson has just shifted the narrative in a single move. Before this, the conversation was about Labour's national rise in the polls, about Starmer gaining ground on the Conservatives. Now the headlines are filled with Robinson versus Khan. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news from across the UK, right here on Britain Unfold. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Britain Unfold channel. Thank you.